name is George Okungu, an ex-Jamhuri High School, formerly Duke of Gloucester. I entered the school in 1965 and I exited in 1971. Jamhuri High School has more or less contributed everything that I personally exhibit in terms of public service and in terms of life as well. Because one thing that we were taught at Jamhuri was you had to be punctual because there was punishment if you were late. So punctuality then became a lifelong experience for us. So Jamhuri, we had to be punctual, we had to be disciplined, we had to do things that were required of us to do. And that discipline that we learned at Jamhuri really carried some of us, if not all of us, to very high heights. Yes, I remember that 1970 I became a prefect and thereafter I was made the head boy, and quite frankly it was a surprise to me because I don't know how, what parameters they considered to make me the head boy, but instinctively I was told that it was a decision of the staff members, because I was not the only prefect. There were quite a number of prefects. So, of course, hindsight, I can only thank them for having given me that opportunity. And the role of the head boy was heavy those days because you had to make sure that your prefects are doing what they're supposed to do. You had to organize them. You had to meet with them frequently. You had to know, whether there were disciplinary actions which ought to be taken because of A, B, C, D. You had to know your students as well, and not only your students in the same class, but your students overall in the whole school. It was a bit of a challenge because I was not old. I was quite young, actually. There were quite a number of students who were much, much older than me. So taking care of students who are much older than you was quite a big problem. But we managed it, and that experience, that challenge, that opportunity to be a head boy also disciplined me quite a bit in terms of my later life. During our time, and even before, Jamhuri was pivotal in excellence, in educational excellence. Jamhuri was pivotal even in sports. And Jamhuri was a school that was well respected in terms of academia performance. And it went on for quite a bit of time. It's most unfortunate that there was a lapse at some point. I cannot quite give precise years of lapse. But the years of lapse and decay at Jamhuri High School has taken quite a bit of time. After that, somehow the performance of the school deteriorated to an extent that one would even feel that if somebody asked you which schools did you go to, you wouldn't even say that you were at Jamhuri High School. It is unfortunate that that happened. But now I'm made to understand that things are gearing up. Over the last couple of years, there's been an upward movement of performance, which is commendable, and we must commend the teachers, the board of management. And we as alumni of members of Jamhuri High School, we can only try our best to ensure that the glory days are reinvented. Jamhuri has got that 120 years lifespan. It has produced, men who you can be proud of. And I think that going forward, all alumni should support the endowment fund so that Jamhuri can get to the good old days where it was pivotal in the educational system of the country.